Welcome back to the GDFL match of the round. Blue West and Eastern Suburbs here at Richmond Crescent as the third quarter starts. Umpire Steve Keating throws the ball up. A pack develops in the middle of the ground and we'll have another throw up. 27 plays 13 here at Richmond Crescent. The home side in front by 14 points. Andrew Reuter and Hewen doing a Justin Madden and a Jim Steins in the middle of the ground at the moment. Reuter, Hewen gets the ball down. Vinnie Lehman quickly off the left foot towards an open forward line here. Stefanovski leads in the race for the ball. In front of Chandler, good play by Cam Pigley, but Stefanovski gets it out the back. Cook now, quick handball to Stevie Palmer. He's called a throw and a free kick to Eastern Suburbs at half back, and it goes to Michael O'Leary. Quick kick now, right foot, finds Aaron Hyde on a lead from half forward, takes the mark, pushes it back in towards the centre now. He runs across half back onto his right foot, across the ground, looking for Lucas. Good play by Scott in front to tap it down. Also by Matthew Hobbs out there. He can't quite grab the ball though. Holdsworth is also there. Hobbs over the top of the ball should get a free kick for a high tackle and does so.
Thank you for starting up the third quarter, Jason. I've been down listening to a few stories about our lost commentator, Ronnie Brain, out there at Newtown this afternoon. They caught in the disco duck from over there at Narra Court. Evidently, he made a bit of a sensational move at the disco. So it's been pretty interesting listening. I can't say too much because, someone might get hold of the tape. Lehman's got the ball now. He's got to give it back, evidently. He does now, and Gavin Ingleworth has got it at half back. But Ronnie was a sensation on the disco floor. Be no room for anyone else. If he started moving around, wouldn't it be frightening?
Unbelievable.
Kicks all right here from Gavin Ingleworth, and two, put it in short. Teammate there, Vinnie Lehman, took the mark, wanted to play on quickly, got it down towards up there trying to take the mark was, in fact, Darren Campigley. Haven't seen much of him today. Ball bundled into the half-forward zone. Here comes Beekmans. Pushes his opponent Lang towards the fence, Stefanovski rather, towards the fence. The umpire says it come off your boot, Johnny Stefanovski, to the boundary, and Alan Beekmans takes free kick. Too far out to score, that's for sure. He should centre the football, not a bad kick. Reuter gets back there, up he goes. Oh, is that a mark taken by Chandler? No, play on as the call. Gee, nearly would have paid that one. Jason, your comment, please.
I think Reuter just got a hand on it. It just might have made the umpire not pay the mark, but it was a pretty fair effort from Chandler to get from behind to the front position and try and take the mark. Reuter now and Beekmans. Reuter in front, taps it out. Good play by Ingleworth, and couldn't take the ball with him. Good play out the back, held to him. Ian Alley on Alan Rundle there. A couple of changes. They've moved, looks like they've moved Cam Pigley up the ground. And Beekman's back to full forward. Stefanovski, I saw, was picking him up before. He's doing the ruck now with Reuter. It's out towards centre half back. Overrunning the ball there was Cam Pigley. Norman onto his left foot. Quick kick back into the centre. Lang and also Neil. Neil in front. Free kick. Man in front. No play on there. Cowie a long way up the ground. Looks like he's playing in the middle somewhere.
And they had to make some changes, I think, and maybe Cowie's one of them. Probably, I think they needed to put Stewie Scott down to centre half forward, perhaps where they get the ball to him. Every time he's been near the ball, he's had 4 or 5 opponents, so he needs to get out in his own a little bit, Scotty. He's Tunganil with the kick now, in towards, short of half forward, so he could say, but that wasn't a great kick. Rundle reads the play beautifully off the pack, picks up and runs his distance, kicks the ball out wide with that right foot, looking up there for Robbie Reuter. Too much carry on the footy. Free kick, Murray Scott takes it, kicks it in short to Scott Cowie, who's up on the centre wing. Cowie!
He takes it now into his right foot, pushes it long in towards centre half forward. Cam Pigley in front, and also there in front of the pack was Ingleworth. Comes out towards Holdsworth. Good tackle by Bailey. Tries to tap it out again. He does so. Hutchinson's in there. Reuter off the ground, a quick kick. He does it again, out to O'Leary. He can't pick it up at the first attempt or at the second. He does it the third. Rundle running through, can't pick the ball up. Hewen goes over the top, tackles him. Lehman has a fresh air shot. Stevie Palmer a handball out the back. Good play. Lucas and McGough running through now. He's going to be tackled by Neil. Gets around. Handball out further afield towards Lang. Gets it to Bailey, who was good running from the half-back flank. He's got time now to settle onto his right foot up towards Galubovic. Good use of the body. Over the back. Drago!
Goal! Me mate, the Prince of Nose Pickers is back in town. Drago kicks the opportunist goal. That's the one we've been waiting for up here. I certainly have. I've waited 18 months for that one, Drago. Great to see you back, son.
Great work from the little man there, and that's what he was brought on for, to be able to rove the packs, and he's got that one there, and he's a goal sneak, that's for sure. Good goal. And good play, good run through the middle from Bailey and also from McGough.
Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Eastern Suburbs, they've skipped away 4-9-33. Blue West lamenting on 2-1-13. Haven't scored since quarter time. And Draga, what a pleasure to see you back. It was good move all the way down the ground. Many players involved, Bailey, Lang, quite a few of them. But Drago was the one who did the job for them. He put it through on a day where they're not kicking many goals. The hand pass comes out to Ianelli from the big fella there in Ewan. Ianelli now in a bit of trouble. Ball, they call him. Ball is the call for the umpire. Free kick going the Suburbs way, and it's going to go, I think you'll find it, Dave Lucas.
Yep.
Ball was actually thrown away from him. Could have been 50, wasn't paid. Lucas' little kick-in's okay. Craig McGough's been a hard workhorse for them this afternoon.
Oh,
Took
put
the mark,
Lucas
played
under
on,
pressure.
Didn't he ever? Good tackle, Ianelli. Now here's one over the top. Got to be a free kick. The advantage is paid there, and it goes to the advantage is to Ianelli. Down the ground. And a good mark out in front too. My golly, that was a good mark. Jeff Lucas, haven't seen much of him, but did the job nicely there. He's been unobtrusive in defence, but doing his job, and he kicks it out towards half back.
Hobbs kicks it off the ground back into the centre. Hutchinson now leads 3 or 4 players to the ball. Gets a quick kick to Stevie Palmer now. The little man onto his left foot. On his good side towards Lang. Beats him now. Out 3 or 4 Blue West players. Good play by Chandler and also Lang. Neil as well. Scragger Craig's there. He gets it onto his right foot. Short kick. Vinnie Lehman. If he takes the mark, he could be off. Oh, he drops it. Hyatt. Good pressure in front of him there. Has time to pick the ball back up though onto his left foot. Back in towards the centre of the ground. Reuter in front. Also Cam Pigley. Stefanowski's there. Cam Pigley dragged off the ball. Scragger Craig could come through. He does so. Onto his right foot. He could kick a goal. He centres the ball. Denning over the back. He's outnumbered now.
Should have had a go.
Rundle now has got heaps of time.
Yeah, Rundle has got plenty of time. Free kick been paid. Oh, off the ball. Now, it's a free kick to Blue West.
Yeah, I think for more 5 metres away from the ball, shepherding, I'd say.
I thought he signified held. He went
it
for the
might have
hips,
been
I
held
thought.
too. Yep.
So we're certainly off the ball, and the free kick coming here. Getting back to it. Alan Craig should have had the shot for goal because his teammate down the ground was the Beekmans was well covered. And let's have a look at this one now. So he's going to have a shot for goal here. Going to be a fair kick. He's not too far out. Ken Denning. He's missed. They needed that one badly. Kenny Denning offline, just the one behind there. Hasn't had the greatest of days today. Ken Denning, 1 point on the board, goes on there to the Blue West side. That's their first score since quarter time. Stefanowski kicks the ball back into play, gets it out towards half back. Ooh, a lovely tackle. Set it up for Chandler, but Palmer intercepts, got the hand pass back to Hyatt. Hyatt goes on right foot towards centre wing. Too long kick from Hyatt. Too long for everyone. Norman runs onto the footy. He's going to be claimed. Needs to kick in a hurry. He does so as Cam Peatley tackles him into the forward line. Lucino's up the Mediterranean man. He can't take the mark. Too high is the call. Too high is the umpire's decision. Should have been an umpire, Jace. You picked that one out very nicely.
Don't get paid enough. Half-back flank now, Blue West. Looks like it's Holdsworth. He goes to the outer side, looks for Haints. Takes the mark in front of Lucas. Settles play down now for Blue West. Waits for a lead up field. Goes up there, outnumbered. Rundle at the back. Oh, over the back, Ianelli has time. Good handball. Stuart Scott running through. Kicks out in front of Beekmans. He should be able to take that. Good mark in front of Stefanowski. Good kick from Stuart Scott
Great
also.
Kick, wasn't it, Stewie Scott? Put it out in front of him. Give him a chance to run
He's put himself under pressure there. Bad kick. Reuter back in the last line defence as he has been for most of the day. He takes another run onto his left foot. Awkward looking kick though. He gets it. Oh, raffle it. Stefanowski takes the mark in front of Hyatt. Plays on now. Oh, he's put himself under pressure. Oh, bad handball too. Bailey though. Presence of mind to get the kicks it long towards the wing. He's got Lucas out there. He's outnumbered. Good play from Holdsworth to get a handle on it. Oh, O'Leary falls over as he tries to kick the ball. Lucino's in there. O'Leary gets it back. He's got nobody to handball it to. Lucas stands up. Good play. Turns around the corner. Neil leading the race to the ball. Good play. Backs himself. In there, Lang also dives on top of the ball and a ball up in the middle of the ground.
Ground's quite slippery now after the rain we've had, and players finding it a little bit hard to handle the football with much certainty, as Tanganil found on that occasion. Looked set to make the break away from half-back, but unfortunately just a bit slippery, slipped away. Peter Lang dived in, affected the ball up. Umpire throws it up in the air. Cowie's in there doing battle at ground level. It comes out towards Gavin Ingleworth and in trouble. Got the hand passed away quickly to Cook. And here come the Blue West side. Right foot kick, not bad either from Chandler. Down the ground towards half forward. Beekman's a chance. If he can pick it up, he can run and have a shot for goal. Oh, he's kicked it. That is a shocking kick. He's actually hit the behind post. It's gone out of bounds from Alan Beekman's, who rode the pack brilliantly. Bet down, pick it up and just...
Ian did the good work to shepherd him there, and he had heaps of time. All he had to do was line it up and put it straight through the middle, and he's missed everything.
I'm sure he wasn't, but it did look very casual. Boundary throw in forward pocket. Beekman's trying to do the ruck work. Doesn't knock it to the ground. Reuter does. He knocks the ball, well, just 5 metres away from the goal. The umpire comes in. He says it's in play. The umpire comes in. I said, I'll ball it up. As Rundle picks himself up, and Frankie and Ellie still talking there too.
His favourite mate.
Yeah, they're not getting on too well. And I think Frankie wanted the free kick. It wasn't coming. Reuter's tap out was very good over the top, but evidently had the left hand on the shoulder. I doubt that one myself, Jason.
So do I. They were playing Madden Steins there like last Monday at the MCG, and I think there wasn't much in that. That was a pretty cheap free kick. But Beekman's now has the chance. They need to take these opportunities.
He's got to redeem himself here, Alan Beekman's, after missing that, running into the open goal from 15, 20 metres out and kicking it behind. Hit the point post, in fact. And Beekman's, well, distance not a problem. Angle about 45 degrees, perhaps. He comes in, right foot kick for goal, puts it on the boot. The goal umpire leans back. I think he's got it home. Yes, it's home. A badly needed one to Blue West. They fight back. They've got their first goal since quarter time.
Yep, he had to redeem himself after that bad mistake a couple of seconds earlier, and they're back in it a bit. They needed that goal. They needed the first goal of the third quarter, and they moved to 3 goals, 2-20 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Eastern Suburbs still lead 4-9-33. And back in the centre now. Very important, the tap out this time. Blue West have had the majority of the play in this third quarter.
Each side that plays to the right of the screen seems to be playing better each quarter, doesn't it? It's quite surprising, that. And a free kick going here. Big Reuter takes one in the middle of the ground. He's right in the middle of the glue pot here too. Signifying a torpedo. Actually kicks a mongrel punt. Down it goes towards Chandler, pushes the ball in front of him, comes back towards Lehman, paddles it on nicely to Cook. Cook gives the hair pass out wide. We'll get rid of it now. He did too towards Ingwersen. He's at centre wing. He's got a chance here. Ingwersen. He straightens up and goes for centre half forward. He nearly works his way to the front of Rundle. He can't take the mark. Crashed his way through Cam Pigley. Had a dirty day. Dives in on top of it now. He'll hold it up effectively for a ball up.
Ingwersen could have kicked it short there to Silver instead of pushing it up into the breeze. He could have kicked the short kick, and he was open about 10 metres, but he elected to go longer. Reuter now gets a tap down there. Silver again tries to get it onto his left foot. He can't. Cam Pigley on his left foot. Race for the ball now. Cowie and Stefanovski, the two big boys. Stefanovski will beat him there. He tries to push it out. Is it going to beat him over line? It hasn't. Cowie's got it now. Turns around. He's around it though. Good tackle, O'Leary. Pressure off. Lucas back to Cowie. Keeps going. Good play from the big man. Lehman now onto his right foot. Quick kick around the corner. Beekman's in front. Can't take the mark. Ian Ellie and Reuter. Reuter off the ground. Again, out towards Lehman. He's got time now. He can turn around on his left foot. He puts it towards goal. Offline, though, and out of bounds on the full.
They're certainly looking better, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
West, they look as though they've made a few changes. Say Cowie's certainly playing down the green. Beekman's has come into it this quarter. And, of course, that was Scrager Craig doing a bit of good work in defence, as he has done most of the afternoon. That's Rundle taking the mark there. Midway between, well, let's just call that the back pocket, I think. He's not too far away from the goal. He's about 20 metres away from the point post at the moment. Kicks it from about 25 metres away. Radar Rundle, been an effective backman this afternoon. The hip out here might be a free kick to the big fella in Ewan. I think you'll find. Against Lucas.
Oh, he's injured too. He's got up a bit proppy.
Looks a bit ordinary there in screen, doesn't he? A little bit stiff and sore, the big fellow. Let's watch the kick. To Stewie Scott, good mark.
Tested out the coach.
Good mark, and cop one. That'd sting a bit today too, I reckon. It's a bit cold out there. Gets the hand pass off the Mediterranean man. Lachino's come down the ground. He kicks it long into the forward zone. Here's the charge for Cookie. He's had a flying shot on the left foot. He's up line, and he's hit the boundary line, if you don't mind.
You haven't taught him how to kick, have you?
Well, at least he's got a left foot. I never had one when I played. You only had to have 1 foot when I played.
Rundle. Kick into the man on the mark. It's tapped out towards Reuter. Lehman, good work. Presence of mind to kick it backwards to Frank Ianelli.
They've got to make something.
Yes,
They've had most of the play. They've got to kick a goal.
Yep. Ianelli now from 50 goes long up towards the full forward position. Cam Pigley, and good play by Aaron Hyatt to tap the ball away from him. And he hasn't had a very good day as such, Darren Cam Pigley, yet.
Yeah, well, the two I thought might win it for them, Darren Cam Pigley and Kenny Denning, just having ordinary afternoons at the moment, but who knows, they might come back and all they've got to do is lift a couple of notches and they'll be right in this Blue West. Here's the ball knocked to the turf. It comes away from Rundle, who's been a great player in defence. Out the half-back, Lucas takes the mark and he plays it immediately on the right foot. As he goes towards the centre wing position, Peter Lang picks it up, shows a bit of dash to the big fella.
Drago!
The punt in towards Golubovic. He's got it. Drago turns straight and chips it over the top. Lovely kick. Drago gives it back to Peter Lang and he takes the mark. He is 50 metres out from goal. Be a fair kick from here. He elects to play on immediately in towards Joyce, is it? He can't take the mark. Playing back there in defence. Who's the number 19
Mackenzie.
jersey? Who?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie's back at full-back now. Yeah, you got it. Ingerwerson pulled up the footy. Good tackle.
Hobbs.
Hobbsy.
Can he kick from the boundary line?
From the pocket. Oh, nearly got it there. Scragger saved the day.
Kicks it out towards Vollenbrett, who's come on for Hewen. The big ruckman's off with an injury. He gets a handball over towards Chandler, who's got a paddock in front of him. Elects to kick the ball to Lehman.
Good kick.
Finds him now onto his right foot. Another short kick towards Cam Pigley. Good play by Norman. It beats him, though. Cam Pigley, can he keep it in? He does so. Beekmans and Stefanovski now. Beekman's off the ground. Should be on the full. The boundary umpire's called it out of bounds. Not on the full. He's had to run a million miles to get there. I think
it's very hard to see the decision from Fine Street, isn't it? I mean,
it is
fair
a
way
bit.
away.
He's sitting out front of the Western Hotel, I think.
Now he's given it out of bounds on the full.
No, here we go. He doesn't know yet.
He's not sure.
No.
Now, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, son. Now, what's it going to be? First it wasn't, then it was. The umpire speaks to him now, and he's made the decision, and he says, I don't know. I can't believe it. We might pause for a short commercial break here. No, it's out of the full. That is the correct decision, but unfortunately he was a long way away to make that one. And that's the big Reuter down there in defence. Puts the foot into the football, goes out towards Norman. Too much carry on it. The mark taken here over the top. The hand pass all right to Chandler from Cowie. He gets it back here to the number 6 Guernsey of Cam Pigley. The kick's not much chop at all. And big Johnny Stepanovski stands the ground and takes the mark and the teeth to defence.
Jacko puts it out towards halfback. Looks for Lucas over the top. Good play. Under Hobbs now. He's got a paddock to run through. He kicks on his right foot. Good kick. Shorty Peters can take the mark. He does. He'll play on. Lakino didn't take the mark. He turns around now onto his right foot looking for Lang. Neil in front. Good play by Neil to keep it there. Golubovic's in at the bottom of the pack. Holds it in. Bounce down at centre half forward.
Great effort, Tunga Neil.
Yep. He was 1 against 3 or 4 there.
Oh, yeah. He held that in beautifully. Drago was a chance to get away with it, but he just ripped it back under him and got away with it. The umpire didn't penalise him.
Bounce down now out towards Lang and also Stewie Scott. Good play by Scott to tap the ball out towards the boundary line. It's going to beat everybody over the... No, it is. Galubovic. No, he's kept it in. It's play on the call. Scragger Craig now across the ground. Dangerous, but he has Chandler.
Oh, the kick was
good. And he didn't mark it. This is going to be dangerous
centre.
here. He taps it out. Good play. Murray Scott. Reuters onto him. Good play. Mackenzie now. Can he tap it out towards the boundary line? He's got presence of mind to give it to Craig, but Craig can't handle it. Taps it out over the boundary line, throwing it half forward for East.
Oh, out of jail there, Blue West. Brendan Chandler dropped one he should have taken, whether it's windy, wet or whatever. That should have been held. That was a bad skill error, and they've got away with it, but it's still deep in the attacking zone of the eastern suburbs side. And the angle's very bad for me. Jason, you better have a look at the play.
Cowie taps it out down towards, that was Vollenbrett there, but he can't handle the ball. It's over the boundary line and another throw-in. It's about 10 metres around towards the Blue West coach's box. Gus Primer down there controlling things, the Blue West president.
Back into play. Joyce actually did the ruck work. Come down to Cook of Blue West. Got the hand pass away. Went back towards the big fella there in McGough. He couldn't get the kick in. Someone's got a kick in.
Shorty! Got it!
Around the body there from O'Leary, I think you'll find. And Peters, as called, has taken the mark dead in front. He's been dangerous down there all day.
We see Justin Ellison coming on for his first senior run this afternoon. Under 17 interleague player for the GWCFL, and he's had his first senior game and his first taste of football, senior football here. As we see Shorty Peters now line up, he's directly in front. He should be able to bob this straight through. The little man has done so. Good play from Shorty.
That's his second for the afternoon, Jason. He's been a live wire down there in the forward line. Probably the only true forward that they've had down there all day, Eastern Suburbs.
Well, he's taken 6 or 7 good marks, and he's really played well. As we see a B in the commentary box again. Beautiful. We've had it all this afternoon, haven't we? We're standing up here at the moment because we can't see anything.
Bees, rain, sun,
we've got it all.
Been a sensational day here.
Now they've taken Luke Joyce off and they've put Justin Ellison to full forward. So a big job for the young man. But he's been playing well in the under-18s. He's a good mark, so he's got the gloves on too.
Good kick from O'Leary deep in that pocket to get it across the front of the goal. Was it Cowie's pulled too high? Must take the free kick. Oh, play on is called. And he does play on too. In goes O'Leary. Tries to have a bit of a kick there. It was smothered off the boot. Comes back towards him. Gee, the ball not transversing very far. But Peters is very sure of hands. Got the hand pass away. Little kick off the ground. Oh, it's out wide now at the centre wing position. Big Reuters over there. Lucas is there too with him. Needs a bit of support. Big fella's got it. Lucas got the hand pass back to Peters. Playing a great game. Shorty Peters, young Davey. Chips it in, the mark taken. Oh, free kick given. Doesn't matter much which and it is Matthew Hobbs with the football.
He kicks it out towards half forward, looking for Lang. He overruns the ball. Neil now, he's got it, handballs out towards Stewie Scott, beats him over the line, and we'll have another throw in.
Well, they'll be disappointed, Blue West. They've had most of the play this quarter. All of a sudden, down it goes. And Eastern Suburbs have kicked the goal. That's only one goal each for the quarter. They're back where they started at half time.
That's right, 19 points in front at the moment. Beekman's now. Norman over the top, gets a tap down. 3 or 4 West players. They could raffle it. Neil, good tackle. Can't get the ball away. Tries to tap it out. Over the back, Cowie. Good play. Holdsworth running through. Tackled. Could have given it to Lehman. Wasn't quick enough. Stacks on the mill. And another bounce in between wing and half forward for Eastern Suburbs. They lead 5-9, 39.
Must be expecting the to light a fire. The fire bloody brigade's just turned up. Would you believe that? Wish they'd light one up here. It's as cold as a frog up here. I feel like I'm in the fridge.
Good play from Neil to hold his ground and take the mark in front of Peters at half back for Blue West.
He must be on holidays, that bloke driving that truck. You wouldn't come here, would you? A fire truck.
Kicks it out wide towards Cam Pigley, who's in front of Reuter this time. Takes the mark at half forward. He has to start something now. It's an open forward line. He kicks along out towards Rundle and Stuart Scott. Norman's back there. It's over the back.
Well,
Stefanovski over the back. Oh, one hand. Can't take the mark. Holdsworth. Good play, O'Leary. And Stefanovski's from full back. Onto his right foot out towards Peters and Lakino. It's over the back. Craig and also Shorty. Lakino taps it out over the boundary line in front of Andy Hutchinson. And a throw in front of our mate in the fire truck again.
Had the chance there, Stewie Scott. He'd read the play beautifully.
Yeah.
Just could have gathered it. He would have eluded Johnny Stefanovski. Would have been running in towards goal, but well played. Stefanovski just kept coming, as he always does. Boundary throw in, straight back out again. Got to do it again. Nearly half forward flank now for the Suburbs. Got a handy break. 39 plays 20. It's 19 points the difference. It's back into play we come. Reuter, up goes Stewie Scott, won the hit down, went straight past Cowie, come back to Cowie, eludes through it for 3 or 4 players brilliantly. He's well shepherded to Cowie as he punt kicks the ball towards the centre of the ground, didn't quite get it.
Got to be in front of the forward line for Blue West. The ball's going to drop down there, so they've got to be in front.
Rundle was in front of Ian Ellie, and he's able to take the mark just short of the centre of the ground, and he sends the Eagles, beg your pardon, he sends Eastern Suburbs, the Eagles into attack.
That'd be it. He finds Lang in the middle of the ground, looks for O'Leary, and also Cowie's back there, the big man.
Had a pretty
he's
good
everywhere.
Quarter. I reckon he's playing on the ball.
I think he is. I think he's ruck-roving, the big man. He comes out now towards the commentary side. He's got Cam Pigley in front. Good play from Lucas over the back. Norman now, held onto the ball too long. Has good time to get towards Lucas. Stewie Scott's there also. He's tackled. No free kick. Over the top Chandler and also Hyde in there. Another bounce down. He hasn't really had much of an influence this afternoon, Stuart Scott.
No, he's just sort of been there without being real good, hasn't he?
Yep.
I mean, the trouble is we expect him to be best on ground until we've seen him
that's
play.
true.
He's been one of their better players perhaps, but he hasn't been brilliant as you'd like to see him, or the supporters he would like to see him for the visiting side.
Cam Pigley copped one from his own teammate there. Beekman's ran through trying to kick the ball off the ground, and Cam Pigley got it.
He's not too happy either. Cam Pigley's just getting very gingerly up. Reuter grabs out of the air a bit too easy. Tumbles the kick. Wasn't that good though. Here's one coming back from Stewie Scott's up and under. Who wants this? Sit underneath it. At the back of the pack, that's the Lucas. That's Jeff Lucas diving in on top of it. He couldn't handle it.
Ooh,
He's
could have been in the back.
You'd reckon that might be a bit higher in the back, or just about manslaughter there, but no free kick to young Cookie, and it's a ball up the decision right on the centre wing, Gradstone side of the ground.
Reuter again gets a tap down. Good play by McGough. Great skills to Stevie Palmer. He's got time now to set it up onto his left foot. Looks for Robbie Reuter down in the half forward flank. Great work. Holds him off. Can't take the mark. Lang now. Good roving onto his left foot. Screws it back in. Allison one hand. Can't take the mark. Shorty again on his left. He's missed it, I think. Just wide.
Oh, he could
have roving again,
Could have nearly got himself a dinner for 2 at the Great Western there if he'd have kicked that, I reckon. 2 goals to Davey Peters. Lay wire down on the forward line. Good kick again, Peter Lang. Centred the football. Didn't have a flying shot. Put it into the corridor and gave his father forwards a chance.
5-10-40 Eastern Suburbs. Blue West 3-2-20 on the Great Western Hotel scoreboard as we see it come out. McGough. Oh, he's nearly tried to be tripped there. Reuter around onto his left foot towards his brother. He can't find him. Robbie on the ground. He's held. He's 4 or 5 against him. Good play there by Shorty Peters in there again. Tries to get the ball out. He can't do so. Stacks on the mill. Should be a bounce down. The umpire leaves it alone now. He comes in and we'll have a bounce. Half forward flank Eastern Suburbs doing all the attacking in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Look at the umpire's done a pretty good job today.
Yeah, they've been pretty bad conditions to be in, so they've done not a bad job.
Not too many mistakes made.
Brainy would be happy.
Pretty Brady wasn't here to watch it. He'd have found something wrong. Don't worry about that.
McGough gets it out towards Galubovic across the goals. He's got it now, little Drago. He brings Lucas into the play at half forward. He's got time to set the ball up. Oh, short kick puts Rundle under pressure. Ingeworsen's over there also, holds it up. Oh, they probably
Good
could have done a
play.
bit better than there.
Good play,
Yeah,
Gavin
good play from
Ingleworth.
Ingleworth.
After the mistake was made, good play Ingleworth to hold it in. It looked a bit dangerous, even though the kick wasn't too good. He dived it on top of it and just held it in very nicely. 20 points the difference. It's actually, they doubled the score, the Suburbs. It's 40 plays 20.
Good play from Lucas to get it out. Craig's there, though. Good handball to Cowie. Out towards Murray Scott. Eludes the tackle of Palmer. Kicks it up towards the centre. Cam Pigley leading out. Should take the mark. Good mark. Oh, no, he's called play on. It's touched off the boot. Handball. Good play to Ingewerson. He's going to be tackled. Good tackle, Stevie Palmer. Stuart Scott now. He's under pressure. He's getting a free kick for a push in the back, as David Cook says. Yes, good call from Cookie and also from umpire Neil there. Gives it to Stuart Scott on the wing. Commentary side of Richmond Crescent. He kicks onto his right foot looking for Cam Pigley. Norman in front. Oh, he's got one around the head. No free kick.
Pigley free, not
yeah,
play.
good play by Holdsworth though. Short kick, Vinny Lehman in front of Hyde. Oh, he gives him one to go on with. He plays on though, Vinny. He's on the boundary line. He takes a bounce. Reuter chases after him. The big ruckman on his right foot. He could have kicked the goal. No, he's just missed.
Just missed to the right hand side. Good play, Vinny Lehman. Had to play on. Did it well. Unfortunately, just offline. It's his second minor score for the R10. Would have been a handy one for Blue West there, and he's been a bit of a goal for them. Vinny hasn't been. He's a bit like Scotty. He hasn't been brilliant, but he's been thereabouts. Little kick in from Stefanowski finds Hyde in the back pocket, and the birthday boy comes on the right foot. He puts it up and under towards half back. Cowie's in front. He'll mark. He does.
And well shepherded by Cam Pigley too. He just held Norman off just long enough for Scotty to take the mark at half forward. And he's got the long locks flowing at the moment.
Yes,
he's obviously lost the...
he must have lost the lacquer band.
He's lost the lacquer band.
Or the hairdo holder or whatever he's got there.
He looks like his eminence at the moment.
Long kick into the forward line. He looked up there. Oh, big fella on the ground. 55. That's Bollingbrett. He couldn't take the mark. He was up in front at ground level. Cam Pigley fighting hard. Here comes Lucas. He's tackled. Loses the footy. Good tackle it was too. They crashed into the ground down there. Picked up for a little fella. Tried to get air pass out. Pretty tough down there. Vinny Lehman's wound up with it. He tries to kick it. Smothered. It's pretty tough and vigorous. Little kick from Bollingbrett. It's only about 4 metres out from goal. Kicked up the ground from the Suburbs. It lands with Julian Norman. Takes no risk. The experienced defender puts the boot in. Doesn't get it far though. Ingewerson. Long kick into the goal mouth. Stefanowski, is it?
No, Reuter it is again.
Reuter it is.
Yep. He comes towards the grandstand side. Oh, is outnumbered. O'Leary. Beekmans is there. Should take the mark. Good mark by the big man. Bad kick though from the ruckman.
They've just got to make more of their forward moves, Blue West. They've had enough of the footy this quarter, that's for sure.
Oh, hang on a minute.
The book's out down here. On the umpire, please, fellas, there.
Oh, and it's Andrew Reuter.
Has been sent off.
Ooh.
Well.
I think it might have been sent off for swearing, I think. So he's off. That could be a bit of a bonus for Blue West there.
Well, there's no one down there with a blood nose or anything. Big Andy coming off. I wonder if that would upset his voting chances. Love to see the votes at the end of the year. Remember this, Jace? Because he's definitely in the votes. He's either 3 or 2 at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see. But here's Beekman's coming in, having he's a bit far out, I reckon, Beekman's to score. The kick's a long one, it drifts to the right. Good kick, Alan Beekman's, but it's just offline. And 1 point only on the board again to Blue West. His first minor score. He's got one run today, Alan Beekman's. It's moved around quite well at the centre half forward position, and I think actually having a run on the ball at times.
Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Eastern Suburbs will be 5-10-40 as it comes out. Good play there from Lang. He tips it over the top. Lucas, they can run it on now. Beekmans is chasing. Good shepherd from Norman. Gives Lucas time now to set it up towards centre half forward on his right foot. Turns it back in. Shorty Peters is there again. He's had a good third quarter. There's the siren though. It's going to beat him. The umpire hasn't heard it. Yes, he has now.
Shorty, 90 yards out from goal. He might have a shot, Shorty. Doesn't mind having to kick a goal.
Yeah, he does. He's giving it back though to the umpy. That's 3/4 time here at Richmond Crescent.
Must have thought he was kicking into the wind. Great Western Hotel scoreboard. Eastern Suburbs 5-10, 40 points on the board. Blue West 3-4-22. It's 18 points the difference. That's 3 goals in the context of this game. It's a big margin. Let's see what Blue West can do in the final quarter as we charge our pots at the Great Western. They brought us the third quarter. It's 18 points the difference. We'll be back shortly with the final quarter.